Hey guys, this is Chef Chris, and today we are making sweet potato hash with a beautiful poached egg and a nice spicy crispy bacon. Alright, this is a great little recipe for breakfast. I love it, one of my favorites. You got a little treat here. I'm going to actually make potatoes two ways, one sweet potato and one red potato. Alright, let's get started. I ran out to the garden and I snipped up a little bit of fresh parsley we're going to be using, a little bit of basil as well. For a little basil and tomato salad that we're going to top it off with. I've got these nice little gorgeous cherry tomatoes that I've been growing out in the garden, and I've been dying to use them. Alright, so we're going to start off by making a gremolata. A gremolata is just basically lemon zest that I'm going to zest off of a zester, of course. And we chopped up some cilantro. You didn't see me take a video because unfortunately it ran out. But I'm using cilantro in this gremolata. Normally it's done with parsley. But because I'm using parsley in another way, I'm going to switch it up. I added a little bit of lemon zest to there, a little bit of olive oil, so it almost became a little bit of a dressing, a vinaigrette. And of course, we're going to throw in a little bit of garlic, as you saw there, a clove there. Alright, we're going to start by making a little basil and tomato salad to top it off with. I got those cherry tomatoes, I washed them up, I'm going to quarter them, and I chopped up the basil into strips. And we're going to top that off with a little bit of lemon juice just to keep it a little fresh and vibrant. Salt it up, of course, give that a little mix, and we're going to set that aside. Put that in the fridge just to chill up a little bit. Alright, we're going to start off by frying those beautiful bacons that we got. Nice thick cut. They're already seasoned with pepper when I bought them, but you know, it doesn't have any cayenne. I like that spice, so I dusted a little bit of cayenne and a little more fresh cracked black pepper. Alright, in a saute pan at about medium-low to medium heat right here, not too high. We're going to throw those bacons in. I'm going to show you a little trick that if you ever wonder how the restaurants got their bacons to be so flat, here's a little trick. As you saw, I covered it with a lid. As long as it's flat and heavy, it's going to push it down. If you don't have a lid, you know, use a stainless steel bowl maybe. And as you can tell right there, look, they're beautifully straight, nice and crispy. You're going to get that result every time. Alright, so we're going to start off by making these potatoes. As you can tell, I have red potatoes and the sweet potatoes, also known as yams. I cut them into nice little cubes. I'm making sweet potatoes for myself because I love that in breakfast. I'm making red potatoes for the other person. But I'm going to show you both ways. Actually, I'm just going to show you the red potatoes, and every ingredient is the same. I threw that in some boiling water with salt, of course, and we're going to set that timer for 5 minutes. We're not going to cook them all the way through because we're going to fry them, so we want to just make sure the inside are cooked, not too much, but enough. We're going to go ahead and, after those 5 minutes, we're going to drain it. I threw it in a bowl because I'm actually going to reuse that water to do these sweet potatoes in. Again, I cooked those for 5 minutes exactly, and I did the exact same process. All right. We're going to start by chopping them. While these sweet potatoes were cooking, I chopped up a couple cloves of garlic. I got some nice shallots. You can use red onions, of course. White onions would be great. Yellow onions, whatever you like. Alright, I definitely saved that bacon fat earlier that I would cook the bacon in because we're going to add some more flavor to this, to the potatoes. Don't waste the bacon oil, bacon grease. We use it in beans. We use it in a lot of stuff. Just infuses a lot more flavor. Alright, so we're on about medium heat here. We are going to fry up these potatoes. Of course, we're going to season everything with some salt and some fresh cracked black pepper. And we're going to give that a little toss. You don't want to stir them here because you don't want to break them up. We're just going to softly toss them up. Give them a little shake if you don't know how to toss them. Or give them a little stir softly. Then once they've gotten a little crispy, we're going to season it again with my favorite cayenne pepper to give that nice little extra spice. We're going to throw in some thyme here that's dried and some oregano. They were in the same container, but I threw in both. Once you can tell they're nice and crispy, I chopped up a nice orange pepper, threw in those shallots, threw in that garlic, give it a nice little saute for about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes more, and we got that chopped parsley. Look at that, beautiful. Look at those colors, amazing. It's crispy, it's sweet, they're beautiful. They're spicy. Alright, so now we're going to start off by poaching an egg. I'm going to show you a little trick here. This is very important. We've got water. You'll have to add vinegar to a poached egg. It's going to keep it all binded together. Now the second trick is to make a whirlpool. Grab a spoon or a whisk. Go ahead and give that water a nice twirl. Keep spinning, create a nice whirlwind or whirlpool. And we're going to toss in our egg the exact same direction that we have the water spinning. So it was spinning counterclockwise, so I threw the egg in that same direction. Don't worry, as you can tell, the egg is actually, in the beginning, it doesn't look like it's going to work, but after a minute or so, and we're going to cook this egg only for 2 to 2.5 minutes to get that beautiful yolk on the inside, nice and creamy. And when we were done, we plated it. I threw the potatoes in a nice little circle thing I had here for restaurants. Topped it off with that egg, a little salad on top, that gremolata sauce that's so zesty and vibrant on the side. And when he saw me cut into that yolk, it was beautiful, creamy. Oh, delicious. Great breakfast. Alright guys, well that was my meal. And if there's anything you guys would like to learn how to make, let me know. And as always, enjoy.